Hi, I'm Mike with Tire Chains R Us. Today we're going to evaluate and install a set of road grader tire chains. There are really three different types of tire chains that are offered. One is your standard twisted link, which is a hardened carbon steel. The set that we have displayed here is a square link. This is an alloy, which is really meant for a heavier use application. The third offering is a diamond pattern, which is your extreme use, and ultimately a harder steel and also made of alloy. The first thing I like to do is lay the chain out beside the piece of equipment, make sure that these side hooks are all facing up, make sure we don't have any of the cross chains twisted or laying across each other. The next step is we'll lay the chain up over the tire and look for decent fitment before we move the machine forward. The goal is to have the side of the chain rest comfortably in the middle of the sidewall. These tire chains aren't light, so if you have the opportunity to team lift, I'd highly recommend it. Otherwise, if you're installing them by yourself, it's good to start with one side and work up and over the tire. The goal when you're setting the chain on the tire is to make sure that the chain rests in the midsection of the sidewall. One way to make sure the chain is being applied squarely is to look for uniform gaps between your side chains. It looks pretty good. The next step is to make sure that your side chain fastener is out beside the tire, so when you back the grader or the piece of equipment backwards over the chain for the next step of the install, you don't damage this piece of the equipment. Now we're ready to move the grader backwards. Okay, so the next step in the process, now that the chain's been partially installed, we've backed the grader up. We're trying to connect the inside side chain hook to the link. So the goal is to get it as tight as you can at first, and if there's extra links or trailers, it's a good idea to tuck those back out of the way. And then simply connect the side chain hook. And again, work these cross chains a little bit to make sure that we're sitting in the sidewall of the tire. And this looks pretty good. Now we'll go to the side chain fastener on the other side. Now that we have the side chain hook install complete, we'll come back to the outside of the grader tire and we'll use the side chain fastener to complete the installation. Once you have the chain square and fitting properly, you want to feed the fastener through the end of the link. Pull the fastener back toward you and then lock it into place with the hasp. I like to step back and take a look, make sure we're somewhere in the sidewall, and it appears like we have a pretty good fit. One of the things we recommend for these heavy use applications, especially in a lower speed environment, is to keep a couple of 18 to 20 inch bungee straps, the rubber S-hook straps, and connect them crossways. It'll help keep the chain centered and also keep it tight when traveling down the road. With these chains installed, you're ready for snow and ice.